Hello, and welcome to Setting the Standard, the podcast about wireless radio standards creation from the Wireless Innovation Forum. I'm your host and communications director of the forum, Stephanie Hamill. In this episode, I'm talking with new CEO John Glossner about his background and thoughts on the future of the forum. Hi, John. Thanks so much for meeting with me today.
Yep. Hi, Steph.
Okay, so I wanted to introduce you to everybody. This is our new CEO, John Glossner. So John, I've known you for a long time. Other people out there may not. So can you give me a little background of your interaction with the forum over the years?
Yeah, so I have, as a volunteer, been participating in the forum for more than 20 years, starting from the earliest days as the SDR forum, when I had a company that was building SDR processors, through to leading baseband working group, becoming one of the chairs of the conference that we held for SDR, and then later in moving on through almost all of the officer positions. I've been the chair of the forum, I've been the chair of the board, I've been the CTO, I've been the secretary. So as a volunteer, I have a long history with the forum. I'm very happy to be a part of the forum, and I'm very proud of that history. And even as some of those officer roles, I was still quite active in the working groups. For CBRS, for example, multiple vendors entrusted me with their proprietary ESC location data so that we could run various communications programs from the NTIA to look at transmission characteristics or reception characteristics of the sensors. And then that ended up being a report that we sent out from the CBRS committee, although at that time it was called the Spectrum Sharing Committee. So we've renamed some things over the years, and I was one of the original volunteers in the 6 gigahertz, helping to get that formed while I was president of the forum. And then even more recently, I was the working group chair of the drone SIG, and still holding officer positions. So I've had a wide range of opportunities within the forum and a lot of experience across all the different working groups.
Yeah, which it just made it such a perfect fit having you come on as CEO. So what about some other background outside of the forum?
So from outside of the forum, well, first let me start. How did I even find the forum? I started a company doing software-defined radios for commercial wireless. Eventually, that company, in collaboration with Samsung, produced the first working 4G modem demonstrated at Mobile World Congress, completely done in software. So that's how I initially came into the forum. It was having a commercial company, a small startup. Prior to that, I was at IBM, Microelectronics, IBM Research, and Bell Labs. And then I've always sort of had this dual role between academia and industry, and that I've held multiple professor positions in different places, both at the undergraduate and graduate level. So I have my own aspects of research that I've pursued outside of specific forum activities. Some of that has informed forum working groups. And then I've had a commercial company that Sandbridge Technologies, that was an SDR company in the early days of SDR, which initially brought me to the forum to begin with.
Okay. So given all of that as a background and a basis, what kind of things are you looking forward to as you step into this role and for the forum? What are you excited about?
Well, first, let me give a shout out to Lee Pucker, who is just amazing. He's many years the CEO of the forum, and in many ways, he is what you think about when you think about the Wireless Innovation Forum. And I think he's done a fantastic job. I'm honored to have known him for so long. And it's a little bit intimidating to step into that role after such a well-known and well-respected person finally, deservedly being able to retire. I think one of the things that I'm looking forward to, however, is being able to actually help with some technical analysis, which might inform future activities that we take on at the forum, to continue, with attending the particularly the Wireless Innovation Committee, which has a lot of leading edge things going on in it, including still spectrum sharing, but now highly dynamic. How do you do this extremely fast? But there are many activities across the forum that I think I can bring a blend of both management and administration, but also technical capability to. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays into future activities within the forum, and then what we can do in terms of advancing the member companies' desires within the forum.
Right. And how is there anything else you want to say about this role or your role or anything else that I have missed in this little brief conversation?
Well, I think if you're a member company, one of the things that has always been a principle of mine is that I'm always available. I like hearing from either people who I work with, in this case, member companies as well. Don't hesitate to reach out, send me email, pick up the phone, call me. I'm always looking for input and a collaborative environment. And I think this forum has had a long history of collaborative environment. And that is even among companies that may have kind of opposing opinions on certain issues. We've always been able to work through that. And I think that's actually one of the things that is a very positive aspect of being associated with the forum, and something I hope to continue as we move forward.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the greatest aspects of the forum is bringing competitors together to work together. Okay, well, thanks so much, John. And I will put some information in the show notes below, perhaps a way for people to reach out to you. And I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, thanks, Steph. My pleasure, and great to be here.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.